Thanks so much, Agatha. Oh, son! My acquaintance and his motley gang are gonna follow us home. He told me that your life's in danger from some owls of Gahul or something. So I'm entrusting you to his evil powers that I've only just gained the slightest inkling of. Well, that sounds like a grand idea, Mom. In fact, why not just leave me with the people I told you tried to kidnap me? Well, alright, if you insist. Wait, what? Beg pardon? Whenever I go to smoke with his bullies, they tell me he has parental trust issues. So I figured the best thing to do is just to let him do whatever he wants. Yeah, I didn't actually mean it when I said, well, at least until he suffers the consequences and stops complaining. Well, don't worry, man. Master and I will take great care of your son. Well, aren't you just the sweetest slave man who dresses like my child? I don't even want to ask about you now. Thanks, but I'm not actually his slave. I'm his disciple. You're speaking out of turn again. Get in the box. Yes, Master, right away. Meanwhile, earlier, Phoenix Wrong is giving Gorgonzola shit for counting on the Magma guys to do something. Come on, you know those guys are only good for selling the rubes.
Well, I was expecting you to turn up. I thought you said you wanted to be the villain this arc.
Well, yeah, but I need permission from our mysterious leader.
Since when did we have to do that?
Director got into some sort of harassment suit. Had to make permission getting a theme this arc. Back to later, but later still, the mudbutt-like child is indeed staying the night at the antique store. And so MC Whistles visits him in the dead of night. What are you doing in my room, and what happened to my rape whistle? Look, I'm just here to warn you not to poke around at night. Oh, and also, whatever you do, don't sleep while facing the window. Oh yeah, of course. Except there aren't any windows in here. It's under the bed. Haven't you ever had a cursed moving window? Oh, but don't look under the bed or you'll lose your soul, and you're gonna want to keep that for trade later. Okay, what if I just sleep on the couch? Well, you could try, but if you don't know the pressure points, it's your boneless funeral. Anyway, good night and all that. Hold up, there's something else I wanted to ask you. Fine, just make it quick. I still have to reseal the death pits. Well, you see, my dad gave me the wrong toy one time. I wanted Grimlock, but he gave me Giant Robo. So that makes him abusive, right? You know, I use the organs of children your age to light ley lines for the Hell King's peerless might. What's that? I said that's a serious problem I'll have to mull over. Meanwhile, the next day, the Whiz Kids with Kid try to squeeze in another trip to the Tranny Donut Shop, which they went to earlier and I didn't mention because I went on way too long about 22 Jump Street. Once there, they find not donuts, but Doo-Doo Boy's mother, Agatha. And holy crap, she's dead, seemingly enough for this show. Okay, so she's got like $5 worth of scar makeup on her face. She's holding really still. I didn't think they could even afford an actor who could do that. Well, now a familiar voice taunts. Ha ha ha! Killing that woman was no challenge at all! Oh wait, she was the mage called Wizard, right? Pissed off to no end for losing his chance to kill Agatha, the real MC Whistles pulls out his A-game. Yes, that's correct, I'm talking evil stock music choir. Winds of 1,000 annoying platform stages. Whoa, what's your beef, guy? You're messing up my costume hair. Flames of 1,000 internet trolls. I'm a phoenix, bro. Do you really want to go with fire? Waters of 1,000 pissing Rungan babies. No! I can't believe I just realized that you're the mage called Wizard. 1,000, rock crush? It's not very effective, brah. I can see that. Well, anyway, I forgot why, but I was really pissed off, so I'm gonna kill you with the flaming sword of Groudmandoon. Flaming sword of what? Ah! Why is a phoenix even carrying a sword? Splash. That splash noise was to indicate that he fell in the lake after being slashed by the flaming sword of Groudmandoon, which is where we leave this episode with our hero surely dead. So, surely dead, do you think the mage called Wizard survived? Oh yeah, totes. Well then there you have it. Wizard 9, the Ninth Hell. We begin with Wolfgar, son of Bjornagar, being tortured in the Ninth Hell by evil succubus bitch. No, Okay, I guess we begin where we left off, with the mage called Wizard being literally tossed under a bridge, which apparently killed him because the show's moving right along to a new hero. Yes, I'm talking about Agatha, the mostly dead mother of the small-turd burglar from the last episode. And Agatha's first act as hero is to be taken to the hospital because she is still mostly dead. But it seems like Dedette still has reservations about falling in love with our new hero, so she stays behind to look for MC Whistles. A hopeless search which immediately bears fruit because they did not in fact kill our titular hero just yet, over 40 episodes before the end of his series.
I knew you were alive! And for the record, Jeannie was totes ready to shack up with Agatha.
That man skank. Of course I'm still alive. Like I could be beaten by some damn mudblood thinks he's in a wind tunnel.
The introduction theme then introduces us to Gorgonzella chilling at Agatha and Tiny Turdlinger's house. You could tell it's this house because there's a package for a child's toy in it. I mean, what other house would have that? Phoenix Wrong, who's also there, gets ready to punch a window. And then, during the next shot, he changes his mind and throws some candy glass on the ground. Same effect, really. Man, can you believe they just had candy glass lying around?
Don't you still have work to do?
Oh, come on, what's your rush? The mage called Wizard's dead!
Are you certain?
Well, yeah, I mean, I set him on fire and then threw him in a lake. That has to kill him, right? Speak of the Devil's Consort, we go now to the Whiz Kids poking at the mage called Wizard's wounds.
So you outright lost, did you? Well, you're taking care of this one yourself. I'm too busy as it is setting up the next death games for our sacrifices.
Boss, if I need help to take out someone who thoroughly bested me.
Is it me, or does it seem like a trend breaker that the monster attacked the boy's mother?
What's that?
I mean, it doesn't seem like that was coincidence.
Of course it wasn't coincidence, but go on.
Maybe he was trying to make the boy an orphan?
Fine, yes, just as I sorted out well before you started speaking. Of course, the boy would have inherited orphan hating from his mother, so they're trying to turn him into that which he hates most.
Lucky for us, the mage called Wizard did not introduce that, for otherwise the next scene wouldn't make that much sense. For we see Phoenix Wrong kicking over a car driven by some guy going somewhere. Phoenix Wrong then walks over to the upside down car and compares the driver to a family photo with Agatha and Shitladio the Dew-Faced. So you're the dad, finally! Christ, I've been flipping over random cars for a week! But the mage called Wizard flies in then, for he instinctively knows where to find anyone he's seriously looking for. Holy crap, it's a ghost!
I'm alive, you idiot.
MC Whistles then pulls a Stretch Armstrong, extending his arm to grab the now unconscious father and fly away with him. Oh yeah, MC Whistles can fly with wind powers. I don't bring it up much because the show doesn't. Oh no, they're getting away! If only I was some sort of bird that could fly! So the mage makes his escape, flying to a hospital with Lineless Dad. He then collapses from magical exhaustion.
I thought I'd even have to take you to the hospital, but I sort of fly using a localized hurricane, which would probably kill someone who's not a superhero.
Linelessy Dad is only mostly dead though, so he's taken to the mostly dead ward with Agatha. But a short meanwhile later, Phoenix Wrong turns up again to finish both of Clumpy Little Shitboy's parents. And believe it or not, he succeeds in killing them. Oh, but don't actually believe it because it's just MC Whistle's dream. Thank you, show. I really needed to spend more time in a pointless dream sequence. MC Whistles checks on Agatha and Lineless Dad, but they're both still alive, per the pointless dream sequence being a pointless dream sequence. So Jeannie asks our mage called, "Why do you look so sad that they're alive, master?"
I had a prophetic vision. Wait, am I being haunted? No, that can't be right. How could that guy haunt me? I mean, really, during the Satan trials, I killed a guy who shot needles from his eyes. To say nothing of all the unspeakable acts I performed on the genderless gentleman. How could this give me night? Oh, it's an ego thing, isn't it? He's the only one who ever beat me. Yes, I suppose it would make sense if I was worried for his ego because I'm so nice. I guess I'd better go over and kill him then, before he gets too full of himself.
Okay, but master, you couldn't even touch him before.
Right, as if I don't know that. You know, for all I boast, I guess I do have limits.
Lucy steps up then with magic ring in hand.
Dark-haired Jiminy Glick made this from the stone you got last episode. I was going to give it to you once you learned humility, but I guess I'll settle for your sarcasm.
How could you tell that I wasn't being...
You opened your mouth.
Right. Just fork it over.